Hey there, YouTube. I'm back again today for another gameplay session. And I'm here with my lovely wife, Melina.
Hello.
And today, we are going to try to escape the Stormy Flight. This is the new one from Cosmos. Novice level, so it's a 2 out of 5. And it is for 1 to 4 players. Ages 10 plus. It'll take about 1 to 2 hours to play. And this is an escape room in a box, but Cosmos has been so hot with the app lately that I'm going to just go through the app and you're going to see exactly how to play the game and how nice the app is. So we're going to roll through the tutorial. Let's get it started.
Welcome to Exit the Stormy Flight.
Fancy.
You are crew members on a passenger plane bound for Barbados. You have flown this route countless times already. Of course, you have experienced everything possible and impossible on these flights. Technical malfunctions, turbulence, tour groups who are also flying to Hamburg, Berlin, London or Amsterdam in order to visit escape rooms there. But what's waiting for you today is going to leave everything else in the dust. The weather service already announced that things might get a little rough, but now you find yourself in the kind of electrical storm that can easily throw even an experienced crew into a state of panic.
Whoa.
The clouds are almost black. Flashes of lightning rip through the dark sky, and rain pounds the engines. Suddenly, an alarm light comes on, and another. And you have an uneasy feeling that the rest of the flight might become the greatest adventure that you've ever experienced.
That was really good.
It even reflects on the box
That's
of the video.
Cool.
All of the Cosmos games in the Exit series follow the same principles on which this explanation is based. The beginner Exit games are different from other Exit games, however, not just in their themes and riddles. They are also constructed linearly. You are not allowed to look at all the pages of the book right at the start. Instead, you have to solve all the riddles in order. If you want to set up the game during this explanation, you will have to perform an action whenever a red exclamation mark appears.
The game materials consist of a book, the decoder disc, a mirror card, a safety card, and some other strange items, as well as 3 different sets of cards, which will now be explained in more detail.
And I do want to note that the reason answer card 20 is here, there's actually was an issue with the manufacturing. There's a little white piece of paper that came with it. It's actually over there. Could you grab it? That said, that's supposed to be in here, so don't look at it and then put it in there. So that was nice that they got that fixed.
Get the book, decoder disc, and cards ready on the table.
Let's do it.
Carefully remove the 4 strange items from the box and set them aside at the edge of the table, along with the safety card sheet and the mirror card. You will not need these materials until later in the game.
Alright, fair enough.
Now get the 3 decks of cards ready, separated in accordance with what is written on their back sides. Important: be sure not to look at the front sides of the cards yet.
Now, refresh my memory, dear. Have we played an Exit game together? I don't think we have.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So I have played a couple of these, probably about 4 or 5 of them, and you have played the escape room game. We played the MacGyver escape room game, which was bad.
Yeah.
It was not very good. What are your expectations for this, just out of curiosity?
Just to be better than that one.
Okay. That's a low bar. I think we're going to reach it.
It is a pretty low bar.
All right, we got everything set up.
Now check to be sure that the red deck is arranged in ascending alphabetical order, and then keep the sorted deck ready.
Don't be surprised that riddle card 0 is missing. This is intentional. I'm not surprised.
Oh, am I supposed to pop the middles of these out too?
I think so, yeah. Pop all 4, it said. Or maybe no, maybe not. I don't know.
Because that came out on accident.
Check to be sure that the blue stack is sorted in ascending order, and then place the sorted stack on the table.
Got it.
Now sort the green cards in accordance with their symbols. Each symbol has 3 help cards. First clue, second clue, and solution. Place the second clue card on the solution card, and then place the first clue on the second clue card. The result will be 10 piles with 3 cards each.
Very nice system. So, if we ever need help with anything, we can just easily go up here and we can get help with whatever the clue is.
Okay.
Which is really a cool system.
This game has no game board. You'll have to figure out for yourselves what you need to find in the game and what the rooms look like. At the beginning of the game, you will only have a book and the decoder disc available to you.
Kapow. These so these can go over here with all that stuff. Those are gone.
As the game continues, you will add the riddle cards, either to be found in illustrations or referred to in the text. Whenever this happens, you can take the corresponding cards from the riddle card pile and look at them. In this example, you may take card A from the pile. Do not actually do it though. This is only an example.
Gonna do it?
No.
I want to
It
do
says
it.
not
Your
to
goal
do
is
it.
to work together to repair and safely land the airplane as quickly as you can. That would definitely be easier if there weren't so many riddles that have to be solved in order for you to make any progress.
This is the worst designed plane ever.
On the outer edge of the disc, there are 9 different symbols pictured. Each symbol stands for a code to be cracked. Pay attention to which symbol is shown on the cards and on the objects in the book. Enter the code under that symbol on the decoder disc, starting on the outside and proceeding towards the center.
A number will then appear in the viewing window in the smallest wheel on the disc. This will indicate the number of the answer card that you are then allowed to look at.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
In this example, you should see the number 3, but do not look at that answer card right now. This is just an example. If the code was wrong, this will be communicated to you on the answer card. Check the symbol and the code. If that fails to help, take another look at the riddle and try to come up with a different code. If the code was correct, the answer card tells you how to continue. Now suppose the decoder disc had indicated answer card 2 instead. This card then displays 9 options. For each of the 9 symbols on the disc, there is a door or an object that can be opened. To find the right one, you have to look closely at the doors and objects. All these doors and objects are marked with an icon. In our example, you want to open the suitcase with the square icon. Look for the suitcase with the square icon on the answer card. It then directs you to another answer card. In this case, it is card number 15. This principle applies to all of the riddles. Find the symbol whose puzzle you want to solve on the decoder disc, and then check the code below the symbol. Important. You have to solve the riddles in the proper order. In other words, you can continue to the next riddle or turn to the next page in the book. Only if you have solved the previous riddle and the instructions in the game tell you to do so. For example, here you can see answer card 15. Find this card in the deck. In the actual game, you are allowed to turn the card over now. Please do not do that now. If you still have not solved the riddle correctly, then the blue answer card shows a red X. In this case, place the card back into the stack. Take another close look at the riddle and try to come up with a different code. Congratulations, the code is correct. Later in the game, the second answer card tells you how to proceed. You'll then find one or more new riddle cards that you can immediately take from the pile of riddle cards and look at them.
Of course, the game can provide you with assistance if you get stuck.
Different voice.
For each code, there are 3 help cards that can be recognized by the symbol on their back side.
Just threw me off there for a second.
In addition to giving you an initial useful clue,
Different voice.
first clue help card
Okay.
also tells you what you will need in order to be able to solve the corresponding riddle.
That was interesting. I don't know why that bugged me.
The second clue help card will give you somewhat more concrete assistance in finding a solution to the riddle.
Now I can't not hear it. Are they going to do it again? Are they going back and forth?
Finally,
Nope.
if you really get stuck, you can use the Solution Help card. It will give you the answer to the riddle.
So, if you get stuck,
Important.
you never get stuck.
If you need help, first take the help card First Clue with the corresponding icon. It does not help you to use help cards if you have not found a riddle to the corresponding icon, so be patient. But do not hesitate to use help cards if you get stuck. Used help cards are placed on an open discard pile. In addition, you will need writing implements, ideally a ballpoint pen and a pencil, at least one pair of scissors, and possibly a sheet of paper for notes. You will also need a watch, ideally a stopwatch. As an alternative, you can use the digital timer with the atmospheric soundtrack. Just select the game in the Cosmos Helper app and click on the hourglass.
Don't mind if I do.
Important. To solve the riddles, you can write on, fold, or cut the materials. All of this is allowed, and sometimes even required. You can only play the game once, after which you will know all the riddles and won't need the game materials any longer.
But totally, we're not going to do that if we don't have to. Because you can still give it to friends.
Once you have successfully used game materials to solve a riddle, it is best to set them aside. That way, you'll have a clearer overview and you won't mix things up. The only things you will need for more than one riddle are the room drawings. The same applies to all of the games in the Exit series.
The game ends when you've solved the last riddle and safely landed the airplane. A card will tell you that.
Depending on the time required and the number of help cards you needed, the following table will tell you your total points. The faster you were and the less help you required, the higher your point total will be.
And we can.
What are you waiting for? Start the stopwatch or the timer. Now you're allowed to look at page 1 of the book and begin the game.
So what do you think of that app?
That was pretty nifty.
Do you think you could teach this to your mom potentially, or someone who doesn't even game? I think that's how good it is.
Using the app?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I'll pick up scissors when we need them, but go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard flight M97632 to Barbados. Please make sure your seat is in upright position and that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
We just lost 15 seconds. Okay. Page 1. Is this page 1? Is it numbered? It's not numbered. Okay. People, we have to keep calm. The captain just told me that we have encountered some serious mechanical failures. Apparently, moisture must have gotten in during the electrical storm and caused a bunch of short circuits. The ventilation system has stopped working. The cockpit door's unlocking mechanism is malfunctioning, and radio communication with the tower has been cut off. We have to act immediately if we want to be able to land safely. Captain Branding and his co-pilot will get us safely on the ground if we can make sure that the mechanical systems are all up and running again. According to the emergency procedures plan, we should first reactivate the ventilation system. The flight will be a lot more pleasant if we have enough oxygen. Then we have to regain access to the cockpit and restore radio contact there. You're wondering why the captain isn't doing that himself? Well, for one thing, he will soon have to start his landing approach, and as far as I know, there isn't any kind of autopilot software that would be capable of landing an airplane. For another, right at the moment, he is no more able to get out of the cockpit than we are able to get in. So let's start working together on the mechanical systems and make sure that we get Flight M9763 safely on the ground. What are you waiting for? The emergency procedures plan is right here in Branding's pilot case. Let's go. So, riddle card A. 2 airplanes, almost like twin brothers, yet one can have problems and not the other. You'll find the first by rotating wings, the others behind on sounder wings. 3 differences should be clear to see and show this code so easily. Well,
Say what?
let's break that down. So we're on the square. 2 airplanes almost like twin brothers, yet one can have problems and not the other. It's got the mirror. I wonder if, we don't have access to the mirror, right? He said no. we only have this. You'll find the first by rotating rings. The other behind on sounder wings. 3 differences should be clear to see and show the code so easily. Oh, you're making it into an airplane?
No, I wasn't planning on it. I didn't know what I was planning on doing.
All right. Well, I think we have to maybe make that into the airplane shape potentially. 2 airplanes almost like twin brothers, yet one can have problems and not the other. So I think maybe you can make 2 airplanes of that potentially. Does it look like it might be a possibility?
I mean, I made an airplane. I don't think so.
Okay, let's look at that. Let's examine that. You'll find, yet one can have problems, not the other. You'll find the first by rotating rings. So you did that. The others behind on sounder wings. Something behind it. Like maybe flip it over. Oh, okay. If we keep it like right here on the 3 differences should be clear to see and show the code so easily. Okay, so yeah, no. No, what are you doing?
There was no code.
What are you talking about? No, I think we have to look at both the airplanes and see if there's a difference. We have to figure out the code by looking at the airplane, I think. The other behind on sounder wing. So that's telling us to look at the back. 3 differences should be clear to see. Okay, so let's examine the front and the back. Flip it over. Is it yellow? Yeah, it's still yellow. Wait.
There's an extra thing.
Oh, is there an extra thing? There's an extra thing. Okay. But just that one. Okay, so it's... Wait, flip it over one more time. So it's like, yeah, it's right...
It's right there.
So that's... I mean, I guess that's 7. So that's going to be one of it. 7. So we just got to find the 3 differences, and then that'll be the code. Okay, so yeah, look at the other side. I think it has something to do with the windows. Yeah.
There's no windows.
So flip it over. Let's see. The no windows. So I guess it's going to be the 1.
Okay.
Let's see. Trying to get a better angle on this.
There's got to be something on the outer.
Yeah, let me see the back. I think it might be the tip.
I don't think so.
Nope. Look at the wings. Yeah, let's look at the very outside of it. See if there's something different with the wings. Is there? Oh. You do it over here.
Sorry. I didn't even line up the wings.
Yeah, let's look at the other side of the wings. Wait. Let me see some. Is that broken? Yeah, right there. Not broken? Broken. So it's 2712, right?
So it would be...
Is it 712? Or 27... Oh, it does matter the order. 271. And yep, you put it on the square, which is the briefcase. All right. Decent time. So, clue 18. What do we got? And we're trying to open the square briefcase. So we're looking at card number 4. Isn't that a clean system?
That's pretty cool.
Very good. The suitcase springs open. The emergency exit map immediately falls out. To switch on the ventilation system's emergency power generator, an activation code is needed. You are just pondering where you might be able to find this code when you are distracted by a discussion between 2 crew members. Take riddle card B in the strange emergency exit map item from the box and look at them. Then turn to pages 2 and 3 in the book. The strange emergency exit map. What is the strange emergency exit map? Is it something in here? No, this is page 2 and 3 in the book. Okay, so that's pages 2 and 3 in the book. The strange emergency exit map. Item. Is it one of these things?
No, those are circuits.
I'm gonna guess this is it. I'm gonna guess this is the strange emergency exit map because it's the pictured. Take riddle card B. Yeah, so it's that. Okay. When you're done, place this card back in the stack of answer cards. Oh, okay. Take emerg. All right, so you want to do riddle card B first. Even though we provide these lightning straps on the cabin floor, some passengers will need me to point the way to the emergency exit. Oh, lighting strips on the cabin floor. Oh, we will have to make sure they know about the emergency exits today. Which rows are involved? Let me know and I'll give you a hand right away. Thanks, Deb. Okay, that's weird. So, pages 2 and 3 as well. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is cool. Okay, so, even though we provide these lighting strips on the cabin floor, some passengers... Oh, the lighting strips. Very cool. Some passengers still need me to point the way to the emergency exits. Oh, we will have to make sure they know about the emergency exits today. Which rows are involved? Let me know and I'll give you a hand right away. Does it say on there the emergency ones? Oh yeah, the emergency exits. So 17, 1. So 1 and 17. You what?
I don't think I understand.
Well, yeah, that's the point. We got to try and figure it out.
I know.
Okay, so I don't think we need this anymore, but we'll just put it over to the side.
But then there's this one too.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a row, so I didn't even know we put it there. Oh wait, I have to make sure they know what the exit is. So, let's also get
D-E-B. D-E-B.
So what are you looking at?
I don't know. No idea.
Okay. So what are the emergency exits? It's 2 and 17. What does that mean? How is that useful? That we have the D and the B and the E.
Well, we have to tell them which ones are the exit.
Even though we put these... Well, the emergency exits are 2 and 17. No, 1 and 17, sorry. Oh.
But then there's this.
Yeah, well, they don't know about that one. That's the pilot one, I guess. You'll have to make sure they know about the emergency.
No, that's not the pilot one.
Which rows are involved? Let me know, and I'll give you a hand right away. This is page 2 and page 3. Okay, is there anything we're missing here? You are pondering where you may be able to switch on the ventilation system's emergency power generator. An activation code is needed. You are just pondering where you might be able to find this code when you are distracted by a discussion between two crew members. So we are looking for an emergency power generator, which I'm going to guess it would be that? That seems likely. Like, what's that symbol? Oh, put 4 back.
I thought they were coffee pots.
Could be. I have no earthly idea. Wait a minute. So there's a star right there. Wait. Can you move over for a second? Okay. Oh, there's just okay. I was gonna say there's more stars corresponding to rows. Oh wait.
No, it just tells us that that's what. Because look, there's a star there too on the. Well, D-E-B. B.
Right, so it fits right on the exit. So 8.
I think it's 7, 8, 9.
8B? Wait,
No.
you think it's just 7, 8, 9?
It's the rows. They just want the rows because we have to put them in here.
Okay. You didn't really explain what you're doing over there, so I had no clue.
Well, I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, give it a whirl. Try 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 star.
And I don't know if that's...
Yeah, we'll find out. Well, you can find out. I'm going to keep ticker with this.
7.
So, 8B. Wait. Oh. 8B.
No, I see. I think you're doing it wrong.
Okay, well, what'd you get?
17.
Okay, see what it says.
What? Oh.
Mine.
Nope. That was pretty much crash and burn in puzzle solving terms. Unfortunately, this code is not correct.
Okay. I think the code is going to be... Yeah, I think that's it. So, okay. So, D-E-B, I'm pretty sure corresponds to... This is 8B. So, 8 is going to be the last one for B. And then this one is 9, and that is on D. So, it's going to be 9 for the first one.
Okay.
And then E will be the 7. So, yeah, I think you had the right idea, but you just didn't have
In the wrong order.
7's in the middle.
So I had the right ones, just the wrong order.
Okay. Yeah.
9, 7, and 8. That's good to know. Okay, 28.
What we got? Bam. The...
Here.
1. Look at 1.
Huh?
1. Number 1. Oh, no! We failed. That's the box. Yeah, that's the box. This code may be right. Okay, so that is not correct. Well, that's unfortunate. And what'd you put in? 7, 8, 9?
Unfortunately not, but wouldn't it be lame if everything worked so easily?
Oh, no, you put 8, 6, 7.
What was it again?
I don't know. Give me a second. That's
I'm
why I gave it to you
sorry.
one at a time.
I'm sorry.
It is...
9, 7, 8, isn't it?
D is 9. Yep.
I had them off one. I put them under the moon instead of the star.
Oh. E is
So
7.
it's 20.
No biggie. And yep, 8 is B.
My mistake.
Well, I'm glad I noticed that, or else we would have been frustrated for a while.
Right?
10.
10.
Until we got the hint cards, and then we would have realized what happened and been like, oh, well, we just wasted 10 minutes.
Why is 18?
Is that in order?
Yeah.
Because I didn't go through and actually check like the tutorial said, because I don't listen. 10? Is it 10?
10.
The cash box springs open. Inside you find 2 flight tickets issued to Mrs. Schneider and Mr. Luce. You quickly find out that neither passenger is on board. A note tells you that you are about to activate the ventilation system's emergency power supply. Apparently, you will need 2 tickets to do that. Take riddle cards C, D, E, and F and look at them. I think we're good. That out of the way. This C, D, E, F. When you're done, place the card back in the stack of other answers, so that goes back. Oh, we have a ticket for Mr. Luce. We have a ticket for Mrs. Schneider. We have, I believe that's the electrical box that we're looking for. And to open the box with the emergency power supply, please note Boarding passes C and D are only half as helpful as riddle card O. O? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist?
It
doesn't exist. Okay.
So I think there's probably a riddle to find that, but I think I know where it might be.
Huh?
I think there might be a riddle to figuring out how to get the card O, but I have a feeling I know where it might be. I'm not going to say what the feeling is, though. No, actually, I will. I think it's going to be in the bottom of the box insert. I think they're going to try and sneak it on us. But I don't know if we have to figure out a riddle to do that. I don't know.
To open the box with the emergency power supply, please note boarding passes C and D are only half as helpful.
Oh, it's going to be a number thing. As riddle card 0. What is half of 0? I don't know. Oh, we'll figure it out. Alright, so we can open this emergency box.
It's O. It's riddle card O.
Oh.
Not 0.
Oh. What's half of O? A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O. So O would be 15. So 7.5. That doesn't seem right. But maybe. I'm gonna write it down. Just to be safe. Can I get one of those pencils? Alright. 7.5. Alright, what do we got going on?
Open the box with emergency power supply. Please note boarding passes C and D.
C and D. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are only half as helpful. Half as helpful. They've got boarding pass numbers on them.
They do. I don't know what that means yet.
And are half as helpful. I don't know.
Card O.
Stretching.
Which doesn't exist. Ah! It's gone. So, from France to BGI. I'm going to go back to 10 real quick. I want to see if there's anything that I didn't read all the way on there. Inside, you find 2 flight tickets issued to Mrs. Schneider and Mr. Luce. You quickly find out that neither passenger is on board. A note tells you that you're about to activate the ventilation system's emergency power supply. Apparently, you will need 2 tickets to do that. So we need these 2 tickets to get into this box somehow. And this is... Where's the... Is it? Oh, it's a circle symbol. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe the riddle card O is that. Maybe that's the circle. I don't know. What's 916 plus 584? It is 14. It is 1500 on the nose. It'd be 750. Maybe try 750. Seems way too easy.
It does.
But maybe it's just easy because I thought of it like quickly. Who knows? 24? It's not gonna be it. It's not gonna be it, is it? It's too easy. Too easy. Ah! People was trying to concentrate. Okay. What about 057? Ooh.
Why would it be backwards?
Because why not? Mm-hmm. You can't argue with that logic.
Not really.
3.
Which I think we've already learned to does not, because we've already had 3.
Okay. Too easy. What if it's not actually 916, but it's actually 619?
But still 916 when you turned it upside down.
Okay. Okay, that's how conspiracy theories get started. Stupid stuff like that. Okay.
Seriously.
All right. Let's focus. Enough with your buffoonery, dear. Okay. Wonder... Those kind of match those. I wonder if it has something to do... You don't think it's something maybe it has something to do with that? Maybe the symbols?
don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe look at their seats.
There. In the middle one.
So maybe try putting that up to here or something. Oh, these were the... Yeah, we can figure it real quick. That one, please. No, that's not nothing. That's...
Only half as helpful.
Gate 19E, 14C. Flight on 9763. 584. Maybe... No?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm going to give it one more peruse, but if I can't figure something out in, say, 30 seconds, you want to try and get a clue? Our first hint? Because I'm also grasping at straws here. Let me read it one more time. To open the box with the emergency power supply, please note boarding passes C&D are only half as helpful as riddle card O. It doesn't exist.
Riddle card O is not helpful at all. Because it does not exist.
So what is half of nothing?
I'm not a mathematician.
I don't know.
I
Half
don't
of
think-
nothing is
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah, half of nothing is nothing. So boarding passes C and D only half as helpful. So they're not helpful at all.
No.
Well, what kind of shenanigans is this? Maybe we should just be looking at this. Maybe this is going to tell us something. That's clever. I think it has something to do with these red latches. I really do.
How would it have anything to do with the red latches?
I don't know. The red latches. They just reach out to me. Just like that upside down 619. Wait. Is this one of those ones where you have to look at these numbers in a very specific way? Sometimes they'll have stuff, these things where they're really clever, where if you look at them at just the right angle, it'll give you some sort of...
The barcode?
Yeah, well, anything. They like to hide a lot of stuff on the cards, which is something that I hope they do more of in the adventure game series we played through, me and Sean. And nothing. You got anything?
No.
You want to do a clue? First clue?
Do you want to rip it? Is that what you were going to say?
Rip? First clue?
Yeah.
Okay. First clue. Riddle card F tells you that you will need riddle card O in order to find the situation. What? It's not actually in the deck? That's certainly irritating, and yet it's intentional. You could turn the game upside down, but you still wouldn't find riddle card 0. You have to try something else. You already have everything you need. You will need riddle cards C, D, and F, and scissors? What in the world? Scissors? How? Is there something?
They make an O.
Oh! Oh
That's
my
why you
gosh!
need the scissors.
Wait, well, let's see if we can do it without scissors. So we can just bend them.
I know, because you need it to go the other way. You need them to come together.
Huh?
You need to cut them so that they come together.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
On this side. It's going to be those numbers.
Alright, fine, I'll get the dang scissors. Hey, Bauer, you're super cheap. Didn't you get that game as a review copy? Hey, random person. Yeah, I totally did, and I am super cheap. But I was going to give it to a friend. So what do? We cut it in half? You want to do the cutting?
That feels so weird.
What are you doing?
I don't know where to cut it.
No, it's just, I was joking about you cutting. Capital One notification. What do you want?
They have lines on the middle of them.
Oh, do they?
Right down the middle of the card.
Interesting. Get some tricks up here.
You got the nice scissors. What the? No.
Riddle card. Wow, look at that. No, show that on camera. That's impressive, dear. That was a nice cut. Flip it over. Let's look at riddle card 0. That's clever. 9, 3, 4. Okay, that was cool.
That was pretty stinking.
Can't really. Yeah, probably not going to be able to let anybody borrow this. Just tape the cards together. I think that might
we'll
give it
get
away.
8.
8. Card 8.
I'm on the circle. 9, 3, 4.
So I also don't think we would have gotten that without that clue card.
No.
So yeah,
I don't think I would have thought of the C and the D making an O.
Yeah. All right. That'd be the kind of thing Sean would pick up on out of nowhere. Let's see. It's this one right
You're
here.
gonna put
21.
Spoilers disclaimer on this, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're watching this video, you know this is. Yes, you know.
I'm just saying.
The emergency power supply comes on. The ventilation system is blowing fresh air into the cabin again, and you take several deep breaths. Now you have to get into the cockpit to restore the radio connection. To do that, the circuit boards will have to be switched out. But first, a flight attendant gives you an odd document. The pilot thinks this might be important in case of an emergency. It's for opening his private luggage compartment. I think the pilot's hitting on us, dear. Take riddle cards
No.
G and H.
Private
Luggage compartment.
private luggage compartment.
Yeah,
Does that sound sexual in any way?
Do you know what happens in a... okay, my wife does not know what happens in the private luggage compartment. I'm joking. Take riddle cards G and H and look at them. Then turn to pages 4 and 5 in the books. G and H, 4 and 5. What do we got? Oh, it looks like we got ourselves a little code. A little cute little code. Alright, what do we got? Oh, keep that back in, please. And... note on using the reflected buttons. Oh, so we're going to use the... note, all gray lines equal mirrors. So we're going to be using the mirror, I'm assuming? It didn't tell us to take the mirror. I'm assuming we need the mirror.
Well, what's G and H? Oh.
Note on using the reflected buttons. Medium, big, little. What in the world?
All gray lines equal mirrors.
I don't think we're supposed to use the mirror. I think it would tell us to get the mirror.
No, I think...
Okay, we'll use the mirror. On using reflected buttons.
I'm confused.
Yes, this is very confusing. I don't see any numbers anywhere either. Oh, maybe it's the number of red dot. I don't even know. Oh, low battery. Cool. Oh, God! That was just the sound of a lamp almost toppling over. Just a heads up, in case you're wondering. And now we can hear these ambient airplane noises. Is any of this making any sense to you at all? Or are you just guessing right now?
Well, I'm assuming eventually I'm going to see a number.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Because I have no idea whatsoever.
Because I think that it goes medium, big, little number order.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, clearly I don't have a clue. have no idea what I'm doing.
Which one?
I don't know if it would be. I have no idea.
Ooh, that makes two of us. Note on using the reflected buttons. Example. That equals that, yes. And that equals that, yeah, correct. Totally, does it. Yep, it does it. Yep, here's the thing, right? That equals that. Note all gray lines equal mirrors. Oh, okay. So you have to, the letter C. That's the,
Well, see, and that's what I was doing. I was putting it on the lines, on the gray lines.
okay, wait. So this is, which one? Are these size different? What's this, 4? This is a 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 4 by 7, that's 28.
I think they're all.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3.
Are
They are,
supposed
but
to
they are
look
all
the
different
same?
sizes. Which ones?
Are we supposed to make it look like that?
I was going by this. Are these the same size? Those look like the same size squares.
Yes.
Okay.
They're all the same. Don't get that nitpicky about it.
Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I thought I had an epiphany. I saw big, little. I thought there was a word or something. On using the reflected buttons. Oh!
What?
Can I say it real quick? Or is
Yeah.
it 4. 2. That ruins my plan. 2. What are we actually trying to get here? What are we trying to make?
Numbers.
No. But what are we, like, thematically? What again was this? I don't remember what it was. Like, are we making something right now?
I don't remember what the thing was.
I don't remember either. Oh shoot, we don't have the card. Do you remember what card it is? I have no idea. So the last one was
What was it?
24?
Was it 24?
Either that or it's going to give you the wrong answer one, so either way it's worth checking out. Yeah, look at 24. Because maybe understanding the story a little bit more is going to help us understand
Or
what we're
was it
doing.
21?
Oh yeah, it was
It's
21.
a circle.
Yeah, it was, yeah, because we got the thing. You're right. You're right.
G and H.
Okay. The ventilation system is blowing fresh air into the cabin again, and now you take several deep breaths. Now you have to get into the cockpit to restore the radio connection. To do that, the circuit boards will have to be switched out. But first, the preferred flight attendant gives you a document. The pilot thinks that this might be important in case of emergency. It is for opening his private luggage compartment. His private luggage compartment, which is, I don't know if this matters, but I'm just looking at the plane to see if any.
I don't think it matters.
So, what exactly? Oh, that's the private luggage compartment. We cool in this? Because I am as baffled as you are. You know what? Maybe it's going to make a number?
Circuit boards will have to be switched out.
Yeah. I'm all for a clue. I have no idea.
Do we need those things?
They didn't tell them to take us, did they? I don't think they told us to take these. Yeah, I don't think they've given us any of this other stuff. Because they very specifically... Well, normally they very specifically tell you to take things, but I don't think they even told us to take them here. Clue? Because I got nothing.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
The note about using reflected buttons is particularly important for this riddle. If you understand how the buttons have to be reflected, you are on the verge of solving the riddle. You will need riddle cards G and H, pages 4 and 5 in the book.
Well, that was not helpful very much. At first value, it doesn't appear. If you understand how the buttons have to be reflected. Doing it at all the angles, I didn't see like anything that seemed helpful. Let's try on this one a little bit more. Have we tried on this one much? I feel like we're doing a lot on the cards. She said this would be the helpful thing.
Well, then why give us the cards?
Well, we might need to figure out something on this to figure out something on that. Because right now we're just grasping at straws at like anything, but maybe...
Or...
I've also noticed this one has more lines. Which means it's going to... I think it's more likely to make more pictures, you know what I mean? More numbers, potentially. And she could use some help with that empty plane you got. Like, I wish there were people. I want to see people on the plane.
6.
Wait, you found a number?
No.
Oh.
6. 4.
You think you find something? You made a face.
4, maybe.
Do tell.
4. These, I don't know, it may be nothing.
Well, whenever you're ready for clue card 2, I'm ready for clue card 2. I am completely... I have no idea, and with only having one mirror, I don't even feel like I can really contribute. So, how did you get to whatever number you got to? Just...
I counted the squares.
Okay.
So maybe it's... 5? Nope.
Clue 2?
Yes.
3 areas with buttons will help you solve the riddle. You will find 2 on riddle cards G and H and a third on page 5 of the book. Now try reflecting the buttons as explained on page 4 of the book. Keep in mind the gray lines are the mirrors and X's drawn by you can also be reflected again. We're supposed to be drawing X's. Note on using... Oh, we're supposed to draw. That's why there's a pen there. Well, howdy doody. We look like a bunch of dummies.
Oh, that's a...
That pen might work. It might not. I don't know. All bets are
I'm
off.
going to put it on top.
So you have...
So what, an X on either side?
So I think you'd mark, so you'd mark an X right there and right there.
Wait, where?
Right there and right there.
Why?
Because that's where because it says, when you have one of these and you reflect it, you put an X on the other side.
So
one there.
right here.
And then it was above that one.
That one doesn't have a mirror.
Yes, but you see there's one right here. This is a terrible video, but yeah, it was right there. See how it makes another X?
No.
Right over there.
No.
You don't think so? Okay. So this reflects it and it makes it go dink dunk. Like right there is where the X should be. No. Right there. You see it now? You move it back, it even adds a little like space there. Yep. And if we're wrong, then we'll just get the solution. But I think this is going to make a number on these
tell
cards.
me. I get it now. Just tell me.
Okay. You want me to just do it?
Just tell me where I want to write the X's.
Okay.
Just tell me where to write the X's.
This seems... Okay, so there's... Right there?
This top corner?
Yeah. That does not seem like it's right. I see it. And then right here and right there, which is not even
I
placed.
can't see here. I can't see where
Yeah, I was
your
gonna say
fingers are going.
it seems counterproductive to make this a two-person job. Ooh, that does not look right. So I made one here, one there, one here, one there. Are we only supposed to do... No, okay. So that is the first one. See if that makes any sense, I guess. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Is that right? Okay, so...
We're going to get 3 different numbers.
Do you see a number on that? Because I don't. Or maybe it's the number of X's? Or maybe...
I just keep going. Just
wait,
keep
2,
going.
3, 4. That's big, little, small, I bet. Okay, so that one... That one, do that one? That one's already X'd off. Okay, so that one... Oh, like that. Oh, I see. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding. Maybe. Oh, that's so weird, but it's reflecting X's, so now it's even more confusing. No, I'm just looking at the, I think I'm just going to sub, but we'll see. And then this one. Nope. Okay. That one's just going to reflect right here. That's the only 2 spots that are going to reflect, right? Maybe this way? I don't think I'm doing this right. No. Okay. That is my guess. So it would be 5 for the little.
And then 5. 6, 6, and 5.
I don't think this is going to work. I just don't. I think I screwed up somewhere in the mirrors there. I think there was a lot of room for error. Will we be pleasantly surprised? No. Solution? Or do you want to try and do the mirrors yourself? See if there's something that I missed. Actually, it's probably going to be pretty hard to do since I already put a whole bunch of X's on it now. The solution card is a mark of my miserable failure. If you have reflected the buttons and drawn in the X's correctly, you will get digital numbers from the buttons that you were entering.
Oh. You did do them wrong. They are supposed to make numbers.
Yep. 5, 6, 4. X, 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 X. So yeah, let's see how I did this. That's really interesting. 6, 6, 7.
31.
That is a really tricky one. Well, how the heck would you get them over here? Are you supposed to reflect it? Oh, I'm a noob. Okay, I did. I should have got it right. I was only doing the buttons. I didn't follow the directions. You're actually supposed to do the X's. X's turn into X's too.
Yes.
Which means yes. I bet you if I did this now.
You think the answer must be correct, and yet on the card all you see is an X. It seems on the disc there's something not right. But courage! There is a solution in sight. Move the diamond to a different location, and look! The solution's the reward for your concentration. Try consulting the book one more time. Page 4 will be helpful, as sure as this rhyme.
Oh no, not more reflecting. You think the answer must be...
Yet on the card, all you see is an X.
So we were right, but this is saying we're wrong still. It seems on the disc.
We can't be wrong. It gave us the solution.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is where you get it. So I'm pretty sure this is the correct answer, but we're wrong. Wrong. Like, quote, air quotes wrong. Like that. Okay, babe. It seems on the disc there's something not right, but courage. There is a solution in sight. Move the diamond. So, the diamond to a different location. And look. The solution's the reward for your concentration. Try consulting the book one more time. Page 4 will be helpful, as sure as this rhyme. So, this is a solution card. Like, what if we still get it wrong? Do we just lose? Everyone's dead. I want to see that solution card again.
Move the diamond to a different location.
There's a diamond on here. Wonder if that mattered. Oh. Is this, I mean, no, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, there's my idea. You think the answer must be correct? Yeah, it's a solution card. I do think the answer must be correct. Move the diamond to a different location.
So why? Because it says 28 here.
Uh-huh. Is that not what you went to? Because you entered, 564, and we get, oh wait, it says 28 on there, and on here it says 26.
Yeah.
So go to 28 maybe? And see if maybe that was a typo? No, that didn't seem right. It seems on the disc there's something not right, but courage, there is a solution in sight. Move the diamond to a different... So what made you do that? Oh, the blank spot!
It's on the...
They even hit it. That's where you have to insert the disc. There are 2 rounds.
30.
Okay. Columbo, explain this to me, please. How did you figure out all this?
Okay. But courage, there's a solution in sight. Move. They hid it in plain sight. They've got the diamond with the 5, the 6, and the 4 from the paper. This.
Oh! Yeah. Good eye. But how do people possibly get that without the... Oh, because if you figured out the 564, then you would get to this card. And that...
Yes.
So they even hid the extra solution. Oh. Wait. 564.
I still don't have it right.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
missed something about this.
It says you're supposed to
Because
get...
it says 28.
Yeah, and you have it set up exactly the right way on... Wait a second.
I don't.
Oh, I see.
I've got something wrong.
We need to set it up... How did they... See, they set it up in a very specific way. They actually tuck this into here, in the line. Like that. But how do we get... Do we match up? We don't match up the diamond, obviously. How do we get... Oh, no, we do that one. We match up that up there. Duh, I'm a noob. No. The blank spot goes up there. I'm pretty sure we matched that right up there. So we just got to make sure that's, like, synced up. That is... I want to read this clue and see if that makes some more sense. You must think.
That can't be right because you're covering up.
No, then pull it out.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, is it
I gotta turn it. I'm dumb.
20. It wasn't.
Wait.
I'm so confused. Move the diamond to a different location and look. The solution's the reward.
No, move the diamond.
What is that? What does that
No,
mean?
it's still 26.
Wow. And this is a level 2 out of 5, dear. I think we should stick... If we ask for any more of these, we should ask for level 1s. Because I feel we know the answer. Like, if we get stuck, we could just get 28. And I'm sure 28 will probably be the solution. And you had it actually on 28. When you turned it once, it was at 28. So maybe see what...
How?
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, the blank one, yeah. Can you do that up here? Yeah.
Can you?
Oh, you didn't have it lined up. It's that one. Or did you have it lined up the first time?
I'm copying how they have it in the picture.
Wait, let me see something real quick. Nope, got nothing. To 28, I have absolutely no clue. No idea. 564.
12.
So yeah, we don't know. Well, I'll have to mention that in the review.
But it's on the paper, on the solution.
Yeah,
It's
but
on the solution. It says 28, so I just went to 28.
yeah, but we don't know how to get there. Like I still have no clue how we're supposed to get there. Like I understand we screwed up the 564 on this, and I understand that was because I misread it. I don't quite understand how we're supposed to get to 28. Okay, so this is what happens when it's on 28. And 564 is on
over
this.
that.
And that's the correct combo, correct? 564.
Uh-huh. Because it's medium, big, little.
Okay.
I told you it'd be the number of the order of the numbers.
And it's on there, which doesn't make any sense. It's not here, even if we... Yeah. No idea. Oh well. Move on. That's dead. That was not...
Alright. Well, yeah, give me that. Unfortunately, the replacement circuit boards you were hoping for are not inside. Instead, you come upon a locked black case. What is that? Clamped underneath it, there is one of those safety cards that you find at every seat so that the passengers can be ready for an emergency. Are things more serious than you feared? Quick, take riddle cards I and J and the safety card sheet from the box and look at them.
Alright, we have the mysterious overhead black box of the pilot, which I believe have upside, yep, I have upside down, and then safety instructions.
Let's get rid of these things.
Alright, orange on orange, green on green, remove the thing, remove that, and remove exits.
Uh-huh.
Orange on orange. Where? I don't see orange. Do you see the orange circles? Oh, on the back. Oh, I think we need to cut things out. I think we literally need to cut things out. Yeah, 1 on 1, 2 on 2. So this is just straight up origami, hopefully. You got the scissors over there too. Remove that symbol.
I don't even know what that is.
That's one of the symbols on there. Which is hopefully maybe unfold it, see?
No, it's right here.
Oh. Cut it out?
Are we sure we're supposed to cut it?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna cut it.
Remove that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's gonna give us a.
Remove that.
I think it's gonna give us like one of those cool little Chinese paper doll things.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Babe.
Well, if not, then we'll try and stitch together and realize why we don't play many of these games. They're fun though, but man.
It does say remove. And that. Remove.
And the crazy thing is, there's going to be people who post online about this, and they're like, that one was way too easy. It sucked. We finished it in like 45 minutes.
I know. They're going to make me feel stupid, which is why I don't read these things.
So, thematic music. I feel like I'd like it if it was regular airplane sounds a little bit better.
Like I mean, it's supposed to be a storm, but
Yeah, but I want to hear some babies crying maybe in the background every once in a while. You know, I want to hear some of that. Ew, what is this? Three. Wait, is there?
9, 8.
Oh, 983. Or wait, no, is it upside down? 386. No, you're right.
Yeah, 386. Wait.
9, 8. Huh.
E can't be right.
Did you cut out maybe something you weren't supposed to cut out? Like a little snippet of a corner? I'm gonna guess? I don't know.
No, I cut where I was supposed to.
Well, I gotta know.
On... Nine.
Might just be 983, just a backwards 3. Or 386. Oh, 386. No, 3's backward. No, that's 386. Yeah, 386. Why did we not see that the first time we looked at it?
We did.
Oh.
We even mentioned 386.
But then I must have thought I lost it. I was like, no, that's not right. Numbers are hard. Just recognizing them.
11.
Let's see. Trace. Ocho.
He's been learning
Seis.
Spanish.
Yes. Stay-at-home dad. Dad school. Been learning Spanish. It's actually really cool. I like their use of azul and naranja. What do we
Good
got?
job on your colors, babe. I don't know, a symbol.
Oh, I thought that's what it said. Good job on your colors. It's like, what?
25.
Oddly specific card. I like it. Okay, so that one was very easy. Okay. very
Perfect! You managed to open the black suitcase from the overhead bin. Inside you find more documents and, at last, the circuit boards for the cockpit.
nice. The crock pot. Did you bring the crock pot, Dan?
For the cockpit door that you have been looking for. So those things. And we gotta punch the shapes out. Use the circuit boards to figure out the code for the door. Now take riddle cards K and L and the 3 strange circuit board items from the box and look at them.
Those and K and L.
Yep.
So that one was really, really simple. Like the last one, we still have no idea how to even begin to figure it out. And that one was like, well, duh. But maybe it was just us. Like, well, I feel like that one was really straightforward. It said K and L, right? All right, we got, colorful shapes and a cockpit. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, red, yellow, blue looks important. Are these different sizes? Nope. Oh, there's numbers on these. What? Oh.
That doesn't match.
What you doing there?
Trying to match.
You look like you figured something out.
Oh, it doesn't match. I have to put it upside down. I don't know that I figured it out.
Or maybe it goes like this.
But look, it doesn't match.
Oh. Move that.
And this one's got the blue button on it.
Oh, red, yellow, blue.
And that one has red and yellow on
So
it.
we go
I
to the
don't know
red
if that-
first, then to the yellow, then to the blue one, I guess, maybe?
Oh, one.
So you can connect one to the other? perhaps?
Yeah, look, there's a 1 there.
What?
Look, there's a 1 there, too.
Oh.
There's a 1 here.
Okay.
No, that's a 7. That's a 1. Oh my gosh, my eyes. That's a 7 and an 8. So this has 1, 2, 3. So this one has 4, 5, and 6 on it.
Man, well, that meant
No,
something
this
to
has
me.
4 and 6.
Well, I think we just need to figure out how to put them on there.
There's no 5.
Well, you don't need a 5, and 5 is not part of the combination. This is. Oh. Does that match up like shape-wise? Yeah, you're right. I don't think any of them match up shape-wise to that one. So I feel like we're running into a little bit of a MacGyver-esque problem here, though. With the same thing where there's not enough happening to stimulate, like a third person would be completely, like, nothing right now. Because I almost feel like I'm doing next to nothing right now. In some of the puzzles. Which is unfortunate. Because that's what you yearn for with one of these games. Probably don't matter. So what are you trying to do here?
I don't know. I was matching up wires. I doubt it does anything.
Red, yellow. Yeah, that one doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it matches the flag shape at all in any of them, which annoys me.
It annoys me too. Didn't know if they overlapped. In one way or another.
I am ready for a clue whenever you are. Because I have absolutely no idea, and I feel like I'm not contributing. Cockpit. Oh, go in there. That's what it's there. Oh. Yeah, you're looking at the circuit. Very, very good thinking.
Yeah, I don't know how good of thinking it actually is. I don't think it means anything.
Well, I think that you are absolutely right.
It means nothing.
Clue? So begrudging. Yeah, of course. We need a clue. Totally. I don't even think this clue's going to help.
Aren't these circuit boards strange?
Forget
All
you,
three
Gabe.
have something in common. They all show cutouts with the same shapes. It almost makes you want to superimpose the shapes on top of one another, something or other here has to be part of the puzzle, don't you think?
Called it. Useless clue card number 1.
No,
Back again.
No, it actually told us what. You will need riddle cards K and L, the 3 cutout circuit board items. Superimpose on top of each other.
Oh! Oh, that's actually super useful.
It told us a lot.
Hey! I about to call myself Daddy because we've been around our kids so dang much. Daddy does. Oh God.
I don't know how.
Oh, there we go. He said sarcastically. So maybe try the blue or something. Wait, red. One on the red, one on the yellow. Oh yeah.
Well, because there's 3 shapes. Okay, so this is probably the order?
Well, it's red, yellow, blue, I think, for the combo. So we need to figure out what red does first.
How do you know the...
Red, yellow, blue. I'm just speculating that. That looks like a bunch of stuff just slapped together.
Well, that's really what it is.
Actually, wait. Go back to that. Go back to that. The red actually look at that. So the red looks like it's forming some sort of connection. 4. I think the red's 4. Yeah. So, okay. So then do the same thing with the yellow. And then okay. So there you go. I should not have given up on
Alright,
clue.
so the moon.
The moon is 4 for the first one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's promising.
So,
We did
yellow.
I take it back, clue 1. I apologize. And I'm sure someone in the comments is going to think I'm a moron. We're morons for not being able to figure out the obvious coffee stain one. What? Why is everything so intense at 7504? Oh, you have to put it in just the right way.
Yeah, I think I got lucky.
Yep. But wait, where's the yellow button? We need the yellow button.
It doesn't
No,
mean anything if they're not connecting.
No. You have to see the yellow button.
I understand that, but if they're not connecting, it's not going to mean anything.
Well, that means that one has to be on top, I imagine, because it's got the yellow button.
Oh.
Because you have to see where the yellow button is.
You meant that yellow button.
Yes. Yep, there it is. A little bit. And then something's amiss over here. Oh, yep. Flip that one.
Stop.
That one should be
Go
second.
away.
That one should be third. And now we have an issue with the game. This is most definitely a one-person puzzle. I helped you, but this is absolutely
Well, it's a multiple minds
3.
thing. You don't necessarily need more than one person.
3. So 4, 3. And
Blue?
yes. Which still does not look like the stinking shape.
No, they've got it backwards.
I don't think you actually have to line it up on there, do you? I don't think it matters, maybe? Maybe it does. No, there's no colors in the background. I think you just line up the, I don't think you actually need to put it on top of that.
Then what's the point?
To throw you off, maybe? Because I'm noticing there's no lines on here. It's not actually going to contribute to anything, you know what I mean?
Oh, wait.
So we need, blue button on top. 7 looks like it might be going to. Yep. So 4, 3, 7. Card 2. How much is a red X going to hurt you right now?
What are we looking for? The moon.
Yep.
19.
I think we need to get it. I think we got it. Yeah! The cockpit doors opens with a soft click. Finally! I had almost given up hope, says Captain Branding. We have no time to lose. I can't put off the landing any longer. Our fuel is running out. Co-pilot Quentin and I will have to switch to low fuel mode. You will have to restore our radio connection. Quentin, show them the defective switch. Take riddle card M and look at it. Hey, the radio switch is broken and can no longer be moved. It actually has to be set permanently to the on position. Look for a switch like this in the on position. We should have another in the box of replacement parts. Use it to replace the off switch in the cockpit. Until then, we want to be able to get the radio up and running again. Replacement parts.
Box of replacement parts.
Is that something? A thing? Are these aren't replacement parts, are they? These weren't the replacement parts, were they? No, these are like circuit. Maybe this
Those
is
are circuit boards.
box of replacement parts.
I mean, they're all...
Maybe the box of replacement parts is not important. The radio's switch is broke. Broken's weirdly written.
No, it's just
Oh, it's
the
all in the
typing.
case. Okay.
It's just the typing.
I don't know, maybe it was a clue. And
Just the
can
font.
no longer be moved. It actually has to be set permanently, like the on position.
To the on position.
Look for a switch like this in the on position. We should have another in the box of replacement parts. So yeah, we go through some stuff. Yeah, I thought I saw something on that paper. Now that you're looking at that. Oh, whoa, on the box. Maybe on the box? That's a very deliberate on-off switch.
That's off.
It actually has to be set. Look
That's
for a
off.
switch like
We
this
need an on.
in the on position. We should have another in the box of replacement parts. Always worth a gander. In the box of replacement parts. So maybe there's one on this box somewhere. Oh. In the box of replacement parts. No. Negative. Alright. Not looking like that's the solution. But I do love the fact the game has me very intensely staring at the box to try and figure out some sort of clue. I don't think there's any other game that would make me do that. I remember one where it was like the UPC code is what was like one of the numbers. It was like super clever. That is not a spoiler, by the way, because there's like a million escape room games, and I have no idea which one that even was. Alright. We don't get to turn the page yet, right? No.
Here.
We don't get to turn the page. I want to turn it. I'm going to turn it real quick. I'm not going to turn it. I won't do it. I won't ruin it. Alright, in the cockpit. We don't see anything in here.
No.
Don't see anything in there. Okay. Let's see anything in the front. Let's go back to these. There's a big hand. That hand. I feel like that hand is just so weird.
Focus.
Well, I'm wondering if it could be something. It could be something.
Keep telling yourself that.
All right. Yeah, we'll see in about 13 minutes when it comes up big. Now I gotta make that happen. We should have another in the box of replacement parts. Look for a switch like this in the on position. Box of replacement parts. Use it to replace the off switch in the cockpit. He looks awfully happy for about to die. Being close to the... Oh! Baby?
No.
Do they hide anything under here? Sometimes they hide stuff under here. Nope. No hidden stuff. Can I see that again? That little sheet.
I don't think it's
Well, it beats not looking for something. What if it was on one of these cards? That'd be so genius if there was like a copy of the game that was on this card that had the on switch. It's not. But that'd be clever. Steal that. Steal that, Cosmos. Maybe rules? Maybe rules? Perhaps? Probably not. Steal that Inca and a Marcus. They make these games. I bet they like puzzles. Is it my favorite time of the day? Time to admit failure and take a clue?
Yeah.
And it is for the Tetris square. To activate the equipment with this riddle symbol, you will have to find the switch shown on riddle card M.
No kidding.
Of course, the switch should be set to the on position, so go look for it. You will need riddle card M, the game box, the hidden switch. It is somewhere on the box. I'll take that one, I'll take this one.
It doesn't necessarily say that it's on the game box.
Well, did any of the clues say you need the game box? I feel like that's very specific. You will need the
No, you will need the game box, but the switch is on the game box. It's the cockpit. We need to find the hidden switch. It says, because it also says you will need the hidden switch, wherever that is.
Well, let me look at one part of the box.
Sorry.
The hidden switch. Hidden switch should be right there. It's not there. Wait. No way. No way. This is not. That could not be. There's no way this is it. But I'd like to check. Okay. At this part, I'm just tearing apart the box. Look what you've made me resort to, game. No hidden switch there. Probably not gonna be one here. I'm gonna look weird.
You think?
Unless I'm right. Which it does not appear to be the case. But I love the fact the game makes me think that I need to do this. It is not looking like there's a hidden switch on the inside of the...
Then stop tearing it apart.
Well,
You're driving me crazy.
Okay. I can confirm it's not there. Well, that would have been really cool if it was, though. Steal that, too. Steal that for a game. That would be genius if you had to actually undo this. If it was, like, printed on the inseams of the box. Oh, maybe on this one? On. Golly. Wait, look. It's on the no. This is not gonna work.
Oh.
I am up for clue number 2, which is not the solution, so it's not completely giving up. But I'm at a loss.
Yeah.
Clue number 2. So the goal, I think, at this point is just to not use... Where? Oh, very nice. Clue number 2. We don't need you, clue number 2.
I found it.
All right, so...
Woohoo.
That was really... So... Okay.
1150?
That's still 1150, either way.
Oh.
Look for a switch like this in the on position. We should have another in the box. Use to replace the off switch in the cockpit. Until then... Okay, so maybe we need to cut it out so we can see... Oh, I bet it's going to cut some of these letters in half or something.
Oh.
Perhaps.
You might be right.
Nope. Sure don't. Maybe try a mirror? Who knows?
There's an eye there. Why is there an eye there?
Maybe that's the angle you need to look at it from? We do it over here?
Yeah, sorry.
You look like you're not used to playing board games in front of a camera, dear.
I'm not.
Look at that.
Let me see. Oh!
You see it?
390.
Where do you see that? Oh!
This way.
Oh, yeah, check that out. Very cool. So, what she is seeing is... You have to look at it at a very specific angle.
It even shows you the eye in which way to look at it, like you said.
Yeah, and then it shows you the 390. Very cool. Very cool.
27.
Okay. Like it.
It was the Tetris Plus, right?
Plus, I mean, come on. What other game has ever made you want to do that? Well, I mean, there's some games that made me want to do this, but actually, that I did it.
Tetris Plus. Card number 9.
Hurry up, dear. Oh, you're good. The switch snaps on and remains in the on position, yet nothing happens. You first have to perform a restart. Nothing will happen until you do that, calls Captain Branding. Co-pilot Quentin adds, for the restart, you have to enter the device code. Unfortunately, that code is inside this locked box. These are the documents I was able to find. They should help you open the box. Why you got a locked box with all this stuff, man?
Riddle cards N, P, Q, and R.
What in
Then
the
turn to
hell?
pages 6 and 7 in the book.
Come on. This is not realistic. What is it? What pages? 6 and 7?
6 and 7.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Flipping it up on us. This looks...
P, Q, R.
Okay. It says first, second, S. Okay. Lots of stuff to take in here. These numbers look like they might matter for something. Oh, locations. OVP. Oh, flight connection. OVP. I see the XY axis, and I imagine we're supposed to do something with the XY.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
X12, Y9. So X12, Y9. It's like right here.
Is that Tokyo, Novosibirsk, Sri Lanka, Mallorca, or Novosibirsk?
It's this first one.
How do you know?
Because it's the code OVB.
Oh,
OVB is X12Y9.
so what does that mean?
It tells you where it's at on the map. It's right up here in Russia.
Once again, I still don't see how that helps us yet.
I don't either.
First, second, and an S. An S feels like it's a riddle card, maybe, but I don't even know.
When... Okay, so PMI X9 Y7. Don't move it.
Gonna move it.
So we're here-ish. What did I say? PMI X9 Y7. I don't know how that's going to help us. Okay, so PMI X9 Y7. Spitballing here. CMB.
Part of me thinks it might have something to do with these being here.
Will you put it back?
You can easily put it back right where you had it.
It's also first, second, third.
No, it's
CMB.
first, second, S.
Guys, would you CMB X12?
You want me to leave you be so you can play the game for a minute?
HMD 16 Y7. Somewhere. Okay. Oh.
Those planes have to mean something.
Makes a diamond shape.
The four coordinates?
Flight connections. Okay. No.
Yes? No. Okay.
I don't know if the directions of the planes have anything. I don't think it does.
I think it's a red herring. I love that phrase.
Okay, well.
You ready for the clue?
If you want to.
I do. I have absolutely no clue what's going on at all. And once again, I get back to the point where I don't think I'm contributing. I'll look at it, see if you're on the right path. If you are, I won't say anything.
URC.
Oh. You want this?
Apparently I do.
Do you? The flight routes seem to be important for this riddle. And what's up with the 3 world maps? It can't be a coincidence that they just happen to be riddle cards P, Q, and R. Oh, do you mark the locations?
X9,
Is that what you're already doing?
5. Yeah.
So you marked all 5 of the routes on P on this one? Let's see 3.
FNC. X8. see where I got X8, Y7.
Oh, you think this will make a number?
Now they're making shapes. Let me come back here. Mine are very... They're making shapes. There's the diamond shape. There's that... What's that? Hexagon? So there's 4 to 6.
Wait, how does this one make a diamond shape if it has five dots?
Because the last one is the first one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes way more sense now.
X5, Y8.
This one.
Sure. Here. Corsair, WAW, X10, Y8. Sure. Wind Poet. I'm gonna butcher some of these. WDH. X10, Y3.
Wait a second. That plane is 2. Maybe.
Hold on.
I'm not holding on. Literally, me holding on would be contributing absolutely nothing to this game at this moment, so I will not hold on. I will venture forth with my wild theories.
I think I'm giving you the shapes.
Yes.
SCL, X5.
Do we have it? I don't think we have anything with a diamond, though. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because this one's a square.
Oh, I bet we have to go back to those pages, maybe. So I bet we go back to those pages. And we'll see.
Yes, I've got diamond. Yeah, we did a diamond. It was this one.
Yeah, I know, but I don't see anything that's going to help us figure out. Oh, wait. There's a
this is the mirror.
symbol on this one.
That's the Fly.
Fly?
It's the name of their airlines.
Yeah, but looks weird.
They had this thing.
Which one? This is the star. We're not looking for the star. Oh, that we're looking for that, aren't we? Oh, it does say Fly. You will need riddle cards N, P, Q, and R, and 3 other cards. So, we're going to need those shapes in that order. So, this one will go in the middle. That one potentially goes there, and square. Have we had the square? What was the square? I don't remember square. I do not believe... Oh, the square was the first one. Okay, so what does this mean? What does all this mean? Q has that plane on it. I don't see any other planes than any other ones.
Q.
Yeah, Q. This shape. That's what I meant. The Q card, which is this shape. Does that make sense now?
Oh.
It has the 2 plane on it. So I thought maybe that was something, but now I'm looking at the cards, I don't see anything. Have you already seen this letter combination somewhere before? PQR? It also says that in the clue. Oh, it also could be this as well. That's also the same card. I think they're gonna go sideways, maybe, because they showed sideways. I have no idea. For L. First, second, S.
I have no idea.
Clue number 2.
I got the shapes. About as far as I go.
There must be a reason why the international airport codes have been converted into coordinates. On page 6, the airport codes probably look familiar to you, right? Take another look at riddle card N. Okay.
No, I've already done that.
Yes, the coordinates are provided so you can enter them in. Mark these coordinates on the world map.
I did that.
This will yield images. When you are done, you will probably wonder what's going on with the green squares on the world's map with first, second, and S. Yes, written on them. Don't they look a bit like cards? Are there green cards in the game? Yeah, there's green cards in the game. First, second, solution. First, second, solution. Okay, so how does we need the square solution?
Okay, so the diamonds. We use the diamond ones. Diamond first. It's the second clue. Diamond first. I don't really know if that has anything to do. Oh, they've got planes on them.
Oh, do they?
That one's got a plane on it.
This one?
Next turn. Second.
Oh, it does.
They do. That one has a different plane on it.
Good eye, dear. Good eye.
And then the solution for the square.
Which is, so that is...
Okay. So then it's this plane.
What
Right.
you got? And we're on the school...
8.
No, oh, sorry, we're on the L shape. Okay. 8 is the first one.
Mm-hmm. 8, 7, 2.
8, 7, 2. I wonder if you can make ice cream cake.
No.
You don't think we can?
8, 7, 5.
Oh, that's about the... I thought that was about the ice cream cake.
It's 8, 7, 5.
I thought you were really emphatic we could not make it. It's like, wow, Debbie Downer. I thought it was a
got
cool
the number
idea.
wrong. I had the number wrong. Whatever.
Well, 14.
All right.
Do you happen to remember which one of these clues were ones we used and which ones weren't? Did we use either of these clues?
I think we did.
We used both of them? Okay.
No, maybe not the hexagon.
Okay.
The diamond, though.
Because that's how you keep track of score at the end of the game, I do believe. See how much we sucked.
You said 14?
Yes.
Woohoo!
L shape.
23. Come on.
Red X is going to be so hard to take. Yeah! Click! The box springs open. Of course, the help cards that you just used will not count towards your assessment at the end of the game. In the box, instead of the device code, you find a small monitor with a radar display. Maybe you can find the code you were looking for somewhere on the screen. In the corner of the box, you also discover a little mirror. It might come in handy too. Oh, we weren't supposed to use that mirror. I thought we weren't supposed to use that mirror. So,
Yeah.
You know what? I think that mirror actually threw us off more.
Probably. Now take riddle cards S and T and the mirror card out of the box.
Where's that mirror card? Have we taken it out of the box yet?
Yes.
S and T?
S and T.
Alright, we got a monitor and we got the thing.
Instead of the device code, you just find a small monitor with a radar display. Maybe you can find the code you were looking for somewhere on the screen. In the corner of the box, you also discover a little mirror. Okay.
Oh, Nelly.
There.
Let's see, any of those planes over there?
Well, that looks like a 4.
Oh, it does look like a 4.
If I put it right.
Yeah, that could be something. A, B, C. That looks like it could be... Oh, you gotta find the right angle. Okay, that's kind of cool.
It could also be completely wrong.
Nah, that looks good. That looks like a 4 somehow.
What's the number?
I'd be looking at it the wrong way. Yeah, maybe you gotta do that.
They don't match up as well.
Oh, it looks like another 4 coming potentially. Is it 444? Maybe.
No.
Oh, it looks like an airplane now. Well, that'd be too easy because this has got to be something, I would imagine. Oh no, that's just the thing that we enter the combination to. Maybe it doesn't. Oh yeah, bend it. Bend it. Maybe that helps. Bend it up here.
No.
Why not?
I don't know that I'm doing this right. They can't see it anyway. Because that's definitely a 4. That's easy. One.
So B is 4. I'll go ahead and put that in before I forget it. So B would be the second one. In theory, that would be 4. And you said, which one was 1? A was 1?
I think A was 1.
Okay.
I think.
I'm confident.
I'm glad you're confident.
I was trying to be confident. This game definitely wrecks that facade, though. Can I
I
try?
don't know. Yeah. Please.
Alright, so B. Yeah. Absolutely 4. Not about it. Either side still looks like 4.
Here, give me the. Turning on the Y thing. Looking shape.
What? Sorry, what?
Nothing. Keep doing your thing.
Let's see again. Yeah, I guess I can see 1, maybe.
Oh, it's weird, right?
That's definitely 1, though. I think you're right.
Okay. So A is a 1.
And this
B
one's
is
a
a
Y.
4. And then it's a what?
Y.
That does not help.
That looks just like a Y. So that's the answer.
It's not helpful, Forrest.
Looks like something there. Looks like a... Oh, what the heck is this thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, the mirror definitely makes it very one-person, because even looking at any different angle, you're going to get something different. Look at it. Oh. Looks like a dash. A C? What the heck?
Yeah, I saw the C. But, like, backwards.
It's a greater than or less than, it looks like. C is...
That doesn't help.
But that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like the greater than or less than symbol. Well, which I should know. The little one eats the big one. So this looks like a... God dang.
How does greater than and less than help us?
Little one. So I think it's greater than. I don't know. Clue time?
I think it's just the last one that we're missing.
Or maybe I didn't look at it like this. I didn't look at it like this. Maybe it's that.
I mean, we can.
You know, I think it's a 4. I think it's another 4.
I should have gone either way.
Come on, let this be my moment to shine.
Where's this card?
What card?
I've got it. All
You
right.
have it.
15.
Come on, 15. Make me look smart for one time. Give me once. Oh, I hate you.
Are you
game.
serious? You can do better.
Give me a clue. Give me a dang clue. All right. Riddle card T shows 2 odd green airplanes that were just detected by radar. Do you see the white lines extending out behind the planes? Are they flight routes or something else? So we will need that card. T. Yep.
There's no way, like, to match. I think we were on the right track. Now that we've bent the heck out of that.
Maybe we were supposed to do that. Maybe that was too much. It was making it more confusing. But it says we need middle card S. So I don't think I'm a big fan of this. I think it's slightly below an okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
You want
I
to
mean,
shoot
I like trying to figure it out, but sometimes it just gets too hard. But maybe that's just us.
Well, also, would you ever want to play this with another person, like 3 people?
No.
Or if it goes up to 4.
I mean, it could be helpful because that person could be, you know, the person that's just better at this than we are.
With the sheer amount of boredom that 2 or potentially 3 other people are going to feel.
That's a problem for you. Other people are not going to be bored.
Well, here's the thing. I can't see what you're seeing on those cards.
I know and I understand that, but like I said, it's a problem for you because you're ADHD.
Okay, we're trying to figure that. I'm just saying. And I also think you're not seeing as much of it because you have been behind the driver's seat most of the time in this.
Well, no, and I get that.
And I'm not saying
I
that
don't
in a
know,
snarky way.
Get a.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it in a snarky way. I'm just saying, like, you've
And
been...
I'm saying, I get that. I understand.
The partly curved lines must have some special significance. After all, they have letters A, B, and C written on them. And remember how you were supposed to do something with the mirror?
Yeah, we got that part.
And a very unusual mirror at that. You have probably already noticed how it can be bent. Curved lines, a mirror that can be curved? That can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, we've already curved it. Just get the solution.
Well, let me try one. Give me one more.
No.
I want to try one more time.
It's not going to give you anything different just because you're looking at it from a different angle.
You don't know that.
See?
Why you say so much hurtful things about my mirror game?
A backwards C is not
You just choose it.
a
Just
number.
Leave me alone. Alright, place the mirror with its edge aligned with lines A, B, and C, one after the other. Then look at the design formed by the cards and reflection. It's a number. If you place the mirror along line A, you get a 7. Along line B, you get a 4, and along line C, you get a 2.
Alright, so we had the wrong numbers.
But we tried for so long and so many. I want to see these 7, 4, 2. Okay, so I'm looking at the A. I'm not getting in this direction at all. I'll go this way.
Excuse me.
This is just so finicky. Like you imagine you have to have it at like the perfect way to do it. And that does not look like a dig too.
Whoops.
Okay. I did not like that. I did not like that particular puzzle. The restart was successful! A flight attendant next to you cries out in relief, "You guys cheated!" But look, the device code for a restart is showing on the screen. Now we just have to establish communication with the tower to get permission to land. Quick, find the right frequency. Yes, really, you're just looking for one number. Take riddle cards U, V, and W and look at them. When you're done, place this card right back. Oh yeah, U, V, and W. Keep that out just for a second in case we need to remember what we have to do. Bangity, bangity, bingity. What in the world? 31 answers are 32 many, and yet you will need all of them to find the one. Don't press too hard. Now start a turning maneuver and establish a connection to the tower? What?
31 answers are 32 many, and yet you will need all of them to find the one.
Don't press too hard. Don't. Okay. Card number 20 is special, perhaps?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Now start a turning maneuver and establish a connection to the tower. Frequency 5 minus 17 minus 24. What the heck is this? Riddle card times 1? We're gonna make it a paper airplane. Now start a turn. So 5 minus 17 minus 24. Oh, so look at card 5. See if there's something on card 5. Over here.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yeah, grab 5, 17, 24. See if there's anything we can see significant. There's an arrow. Potentially. Are they on all of them? No, there's arrows on all of them. Okay, so it's not bad. Oh, probably don't look at the back. That's probably cheating. 5 minus 17 minus 24 equals. No, that's a negative, so it's not.
So what? But what's the
Oh, wait.
negative?
5 minus 17. It'd be 5 minus 17 would be negative 12 minus 24 would be negative 36. So it'd be negative 36.
But I don't understand what number 20 has anything to do with it.
Now start a turning maneuver. So turn it maybe when it's up there. Don't press too. Well, look at card 20. See if there's something special about card 20.
Well, let me look at the other side.
I think that's cheating. But I didn't know if the back had anything different on it.
The back is
That's well,
either an X or something else.
Well, no. I meant that as the back. I meant the front as the useful information. But I guess in this game, both sides do that. 31 answers are 30 too many, and yet you will need all of them to find the one. 5.
How do we know that this just isn't the answer?
Flip it over, let's see. Diamond?
It's not a diamond, it's a triangle.
Well, shapes are hard, along with numbers. That is not one of the options. So that is not it. Well, that stinks. Wait. Was there... Nope. No, there's not that. That's not it. Nope. Can I try it? Can I see something? Oh, that's cool. That's a really good idea. Alright, so start a
It's just
rotation.
ever so slightly bigger. Oh, start a turning maneuver.
I don't know how this helps at all, but nope. Well, I'm out of ideas. I'm ready for a clue.
Yeah.
Clue 1. The riddle is actually pretty easy as long as you follow the instructions in order from point 1 to point 3. Screw you, game. Riddle card U tells you that you need 31 answers to crack the code. It's interesting that this time the code seems to be composed of just one number. You will need riddle cards U, V, and W. You also need a lot of other cards. It's interesting that this time the code seems to be composed of just one number. ... That does not help me personally. Ooh, no. Okay. I am down for clue 2, whatever you are.
Go for it.
31 answers! What could that mean? Riddle card V tells you this might be a reference to the stack of answer cards. So pick up the stack exactly as shown on the card. Thank you. If you then stroke up along the edges of the answer cards with your thumb and index finger, you might be able to turn 31 answers into 1. Then comes the turning maneuver. Then just follow point 3 from riddle card W and you will have cracked the code.
Yeah, we got that far.
Has it occurred to you that the word connection might be important here? Nope. Hadn't dawned on me at all. Still doesn't. In fact, is there anything on the cards 20 that's... This is disappointing. We going out like this, dear?
I mean, it's supposed to be easy.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy.
I don't think it's 5 minus 17 minus 24. It's
5, 17,
5,
24.
17, 24.
Yeah, it still didn't really...
Establish a connection. So what, the radio?
Sure, what's the radio on there?
13.
Let's try it out. With a shot. Grasping at straws. They bear no fruit. Because straw does not produce fruit.
Terrible.
I have no idea. Oh, I forgot to take my allergy medicine today. God, I'm sniffly.
Alright, we'll grab the solution, because I don't see there's no triangle.
Disappointment. One of the 31 answers card in such and such a way. We know your card is cut in such a way. We pull it out with a stack if you stroke up along the edges with your thumb and index finger. Jeez, of course we know that. That card is number 20. Yeah. Whoa, did you get...
Oh my god, we got that right away.
Riddle card W says that you still have to establish a connection. The frequency is 5, 17, 24. These numbers also show up on answer card 20. 5, 17, and 24. Do you want me to stop? You want me to stop and just leave it at that and see if you can figure out from there? I think you do, don't you? Do you want me to or no?
5, 17,
Wait. Oh.
24.
God, there's so many help cards in this pile. We suck so hard. Okay, 17 is 24 is this one. 17 is the cockpit picture.
Oh.
I don't see the cockpit picture because there's so many clues everywhere.
We were very messy with all this.
Well, we are missing a cockpit card. I do not. Oh, it's over here, probably. Cockpit. Okay, so maybe these 3 cards in some way help us. Connection. Yeah, look for the word connection. I see nothing.
I got nothing either.
To the bottom of the help card we go. These numbers also show up on answer card 20.
Yeah, we got that.
So the numbers have to be connected in exactly this order. Oh! 5, 17, 24.
I feel dumb now.
This is a level 2, dear.
You did it! Stop the clock!
Oh, we escaped!
Flight M9763 to Tower. We are urgently requesting permission to land, says the captain into his headset. Several seconds of quiet, then some static and clicking noises. Bravo, Golf, India here. Welcome to Barbados airspace. Permission to land on runway 2 is granted. A brief cry of relief, and then the intercom comes on. Dear passengers, we are starting our descent to Barbados. Captain Branding and his crew wish you an enjoyable stay. We hope that you had a pleasant flight and will choose to fly again with us soon. No. As a reward for your outstanding achievement, you get riddle cards X1, X2, X3, and X4. You can use them to fly your very own airplane.
Okay. So we make an airplane.
It's instructions on how to make an airplane
4
out of
different
them?
airplanes. Okay, so... No, I think there's just... You can make airplanes.
Oh, instructions on how to make paper airplanes.
Oh, this one's not even an airplane. I don't know. But let's see. How'd we do? We used 14 help cards, which means we get the 10 or above. We received 1 star. Let's see if there's anything lower, though. There is not anything lower. And it's not apparently out of 5. It goes up to 10. We're so bad, 1 star is not even listed on here. We make an amazing team, dear.
Yay!
We're so bad.
We are so bad at
Well,
these
I'm glad.
games.
Well, here's the thing. I'm really glad we used the app because we would not know truly how bad we were without the app. We'd think we were 2 stars, but really we're 1.
We're 1.
Well, there you go. That was Exit the Stormy Flight. If you stayed this far, you could probably tell that my personal opinion of it is not exactly glowing, but you can see that in the review. What did you think of it? Yeah. There's some that are much better than this. And it does give me that hope
I
that...
can see how people would really like it.
Yes.
If they weren't us.
I think you also hit the head on the nail with my patience. My patience is definitely something that lacks here.
Yeah, definitely ADHD.
So maybe...
Not friendly.
If they come out with another one, we stick exclusively to the 1-star ones. Because
Unless
this
you're
was
playing
2
it
out of
by
5.
yourself.
Oh, I think that'd be even worse. I would have used like 20 clue cards. You kidding me? Get out of here.
ADHD?
Well, there you go.
You doing everything?
It's not that I couldn't figure it out. Or no, it's not that I couldn't... I was bored. It's just that I couldn't figure them out. But there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Escape room games, are they for you? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.